Hello everyone and welcome to Tosu Show, and today we are going to play Tell Me Why, and that will be the chapter 2. We did play the chapter 1 which was named Homecoming. Now we're going to play the chapter 2. There's 3 chapters total.
Once upon a time, in a deep and ancient forest, there lived a pair of crafty goblins.
Goblins!
Crafty goblins
the
did
princess.
everything together, until one day, when darkness overwhelmed the big wooden house in which they lived.
I'm wondering if they allow you to read the
Blamed
Goblin
for the
book
darkness,
again.
Brother Goblin was forced to leave the forest, while his sister had to stay behind.
Aww. And obviously that's a perfect representation of Alyson and Tyler's story.
10 years later, they were finally reunited, and together, they decided to confront the darkness in the big wooden house.
Ah, I love that. I love how they did that. It's really cool. It's Alyson and Tyler.
Though they sought the
For
help
sure.
of their friends in the forest, they found that no one wanted to delve into the long-gone past.
Aww. What happened to the princess?
This is how the goblins found themselves alone in the woods, trying to discover why darkness had submerged the big wooden house.
Aww. Ah, I love the style. I think we did a good job with that. Alright, what's going on now? Alright, so spoiler alert. What we understand at the end of the first chapter is that Alyson is actually the one that killed the mother.
Tomorrow we should play Compass and North Star in the woods.
Be sure to wear your hat then.
You be sure to wear your hat.
But something must have happened to Marianne. Marianne is her mother. That's the name of her
All
mother.
right, who wants ice cream?
Me!
Eat up.
Something that is very different from what they think it
Without
is.
a word, she went out and buried the tiara in the ground beneath the sapling. And as the final scoop of dirt fell, the tiara felt
The Book of
truly gone,
Goblin.
and with it, the final link to her old self. She could only go forward and find a new place for herself in this world, where she was no longer
princess.
truly a princess in a tiara and a beautiful gown, but a wan woman, alone in a deep and ancient wood. And that was how the princess lost her most precious treasure. And
I think that's the first
I don't
chapter.
like that story. There were no goblins, and it was depressing.
we won't read it again.
I love you, Mom. Not me. Just kidding. Love you, Mom.
Mwah. I love you too.
So Ollie, who used to be, well, Tyler, who used to be
Sleep
Ollie.
well and dream, my doves.
And Marianne, as a mom, knew very well what happened, what Tyler was thinking, because she had a diary, and that's the whole part of the first chapter,
Ollie?
by the way, is discovering what happened in a way for the mom, or starting to discover what happened to the mom. I kind of did a mistake on one of my part of the chapter where I couldn't get Tessa to confess anything. So I don't know how it plays out here, if it matters or not, but just wanted to let you know
What a
that
waste.
I didn't have that, so we'll see how it changes things around. Okay, so that is Alyson.
Ollie! Alyson, help!
Right. They use what they call the voice, so both of them can talk with each other in their mind. That's what the voice is. And obviously that's the moment of the day that Marianne attack Ollie / Tyler. Or we think so. We don't know yet the true story. And that's where we discover that Alyson took the scissors and attacked the mom. So basically Alyson is the one responsible of the murder, and that's maybe why Uh-oh. Maybe she didn't even die from that scissor attack. I doubt that she did. Something else must have happened. But for Alyson, it's a very traumatic event, as you can see here.
We need to call for help. Alyson. I killed Mom. I killed her.
Tell me why. Chapter 2. Family Secrets. Okay, Chapter 2 is named Family Secrets. Now I know. It's not written on the I'm playing with Xbox Game Pass, so I got it from the Xbox Ultimate Game Pass. And we're back at the house. Okay, must have been before. Ah, we are growing after that. Well, we didn't see each other for 10 years. You see that the things I love with Don't Nod is that feeling, that simpleness they put into things. It looks very cinematic, it's really well done. And it's good graphic. I know that's so well done. I bet I'm gonna have a copyright claim because of that music, but it's okay. But it goes very well with what we show here. We did a great job. So that's the book we found in Marianne's room, in their mother's room. So she knew about Tyler.
Hey. You doing alright?
I thought coming here would be closing a chapter of our lives, you know?
And instead we've spun off a whole miserable prequel trilogy.
It is a trilogy after all, because there's 3 chapters.
Okay. No. We're not letting ourselves do this again. Come on. Up. Mind-numbing labor's a great way to forget your troubles.
Can't we just
Alright.
have coffee instead?
No. On your feet, soldier. Let's take a break from packing and sort out the furniture. If we get enough done, I'll drive you into town and buy you a gallon of ice cream.
Mint chocolate chip, 2 gallons. Let's do this.
Alright, are we gonna play with Tyler or are we gonna play with Alyson?
Goblin face is keep. $sign is donate or sell, and trash can is, well, trash. By the way, I cleared out most of the stuff from the bathroom this morning. but I left you the toilet.
How very generous of you.
Alright, so that means trash. Trash everything stays in the mom's room.
Everywhere I look, there's just stuff, stuff, and more stuff.
Marianne the Magpie.
Well, there's a lot of people that are like that. I like to collection things too.
Hello, ancient broken down machines. That will be the future owner's problem.
Yep. Well, the future owner needs something. So, okay, so we have to place a sticky note here. Is she doing it? Well, okay. Just to say that we need to trash everything. Okay. That's pretty simple. Alright, let's, yep. So we still have the Book of Goblin. I didn't read the whole thing. As you can see, I stopped at the Pelican forgives the Goblin. And what I'm trying to do is that every time that I play, I try to read 2 or 3. So this one is interesting because something was written on top of the other thing. I never realized that. And apparently that's the first time that it's happening. Oh. Oh no, that's not the first time. I will have to check that out. I don't remember. Because I actually never read it this way. I always read it by pressing down because it's too hard to read this way. But I never realized that some of the items were actually updated. So let's go back to the place I'm supposed to be in, which was the Pelican's story. Okay, the Pelican's forgives the Goblin. I'm gonna come back on this maybe a little bit later. I want for you to see a little bit more. We're already 12 minutes in. I want to do a video of 45 minutes big max. Okay, let's look.
Do with this.
Okay, left trigger to show some example. I think it's good to keep for
Tables
people.
are expensive. And besides,
Yeah.
this one's an Alyson and Tyler original.
Look under. What will we see under? Oh, a statuette already.
What's this doing down
Goblins were here. I love that. So there's always those little
that gum?
collection items.
I guess that was probably me.
And most of the time those collectibles are basically the characters that you see on the Book of Goblins. So in order to see them you have to press start and then collectibles. You can see that on the first episode I got all of them because I got the Crafty Goblin, the Mad Hunter, the Wise Princess, the Pious Pelican, the Ice King, and now we have a big frog. Let's see what Alyson's gonna say about the big frog.
The frog is an effervescent creature who tries to be kind, but is also a tireless gossip. The Ice King punished her once by telling her his deepest secret. If she ever tells anyone, she'll lose her voice forever.
And each of those characters actually, well, each of those characters from the book are kind of representing people from their life, which is very interesting. I always wanted to try to figure out who is who, but I need to read the whole thing to make sure about that.
I completely forgot we had a pet vole for a few days.
Poor Volcano. She was in rough shape when we found her. Good thing Marianne actually knew what she was doing with injured wildlife.
What that's supposed to be? Okay, perfect. Now we'll see another thing. So if you press RT on an Xbox 360 controller, it's named RT. You can look at those things to remember. So you have to keep the trigger in and then press A up until it's arrived at the end here.
Lasagna! Finish your salad first. Thank you, Tessa. You're a lifesaver.
Of course, Tessa is here.
They're just leftovers from the restaurant.
What about Volcano? She needs to eat her lunch too.
You're quite right.
They don't
Mom.
show what.
She can have my corn.
Here you go, little one. You must be hungry too.
They didn't show how Volcano looks like.
Looks like Tessa didn't have that broom up her ass back then.
Wow, she's very strong-minded. So actually, on chapter 1, you could potentially have a fight between Tessa and Alyson. I didn't get it, I got the in-between. There's 3 states depending on what you're doing, one of them being she tells you the truth about Marianne or something that is related to the truth. The second thing is that she just don't give you enough information, so you have nothing. And the third thing is that there's a fight, but I didn't catch that up at all. I may try to redo those parts because there is a trophy if you got it right and you have the truth. Okay, let's examine that.
I guess it's finally time to take these pictures down.
Yeah. Still deciding what to do with them.
Well, they're happy memories in my opinion.
I mean,
Sometimes
most
it's-
of them are pretty happy memories.
I guess.
You look cute here.
That's not me. I mean, it is, but
Don't worry, I get it.
But not really. I get it.
it's just weird. Seeing myself like that again. Damn. Didn't think a picture could throw me like this anymore.
Sorry about that.
I'm sorry. That sounds really rough.
Yeah. I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm like 1,000 times better. But I've got a ways to go before I'm comfortable taking my shirt off. Which is why I'm scheduling my top surgery as soon as we sell this house. No more putting a binder on
interesting.
every morning. God, that sounds fucking amazing.
Yeah, totally. Just so you know, I'll be there to help out when you do. Whatever you need.
Thanks.
Oh, such a sweet thing.
All right. What's your verdict, Ronan?
You know what? I'll
Oh,
keep a few. To remind us how far we've come.
I was waiting to finish all those stuff in order to then do a look, but I guess I should have done that. Ideally, I guess the look will just show it to you in front, I assume, like that. Anyway. Oh, what's that? It's not Marianne.
Oh man, I love this one.
Why do I look so pissed? I remember loving this.
Maybe because Marianne was sticking a camera in your face?
Okay, there's gonna be another memory somewhere. Okay, it's over there.
Come on, honey, smile, like Alyson.
Hold up your fish.
It's not my fish anymore. Alyson stole it.
I guess that was the officer, what's his name, Eddie?
My sister. The fish thief.
You were just being bratty.
Was I, though?
Yes. All I did was help clean it when we were out on the porch. Eddie had to force you to share.
Yeah, that was Eddie. So
Alyson,
that's the good and
I asked you to clean up the coffee table 3 times already.
Oops. I forgot. Ugh. Gross stain is gross.
What happened?
Some unfortunate spillage that brought about the end of indoor tea parties. I hid the stain with my toys, forgetting that they would eventually be picked up.
Brilliant move, Ronan.
oh,
I was so afraid that Marianne would ground me for the rest of my life.
But she didn't, right?
No. I remember her saying that sufficiently adventurous play ensures that accidents will happen. And that it wasn't a big deal. But still, no more tea parties inside.
I hate to say this, but the way they represent their mom is not necessarily in a bad way. So the game is trying to tell you that they may have a big misrepresentation of what really happened. Where is it? I have my trigger on. Oh, it's from outside. Let's see.
Steady now. Take your time. He's not gonna jump up and do the cha-cha.
What about me? I want to clean the fish too.
It's not even your fish. You didn't catch anything.
Ugh, only because you wouldn't stop talking and scared all the fish away.
Keep your eyes on what you're doing. Alyson, when we're done with this half, you can take over and do the other one. That sound fair?
Yes.
You're right. I was kind of being a brat.
Being a brat.
Ooh,
When you're
I can
young,
turn
you
this
don't know
into
about this kind of
temporary.
thing. Alright, let's clean that
All right,
table
I'll
a
clean
bit.
it up.
Thanks. While you do that, I'll check out the furniture. I'm guessing you want to keep the coffee table?
Yeah. Is that okay?
Sure. I'm not really planning on bringing furniture to Denali. And if I need a base in Juneau, you'll have all the furniture I need.
How very non-committal of you. All right, I'll keep it.
Alright, let's turn that thing.
Are you gonna keep doing that? I really like that armchair.
From
It'll look
forest
sharp
chair.
next to your tree stump nightstand.
I'll be the most stylish mountain man ever. But I was actually thinking it should go in your library.
Library? We may not even have a living room.
I have faith in you.
Like a cape.
Maybe it'll be salvageable with a deep clean?
Yes, you are. Having fun, are we? And finally. I hate to say it, but the couches get a one-way ticket to the dump.
No protest here. I think I have permanent knee damage from a decade of bumping into the corner of those damn things.
Well, then that's it for the living room. You are relieved from your duties.
I hope that's the thing that always bugs me with this kind of game is when you cannot do everything because everything is on a schedule. And once the schedule's gone, you may miss stuff without knowing. I think Life is Strange was okay-ish with that, but games like Heavy Rain or Detroit Become Human have a lot of a situation happening, so sometimes you cannot really do whatever you want. You better make sure that you're not the kind of person that love to
That's a nice face.
I wonder if my horse figure
go all
is still
around.
in there.
You're what now?
What horse
You
figure?
know, my blue toy horse. With the kind of melted face. The one you stole from me.
What? That never happened.
Yeah, it did. I won it at that little Halloween carnival they had at the school every year. You grabbed it and hid it in the pot. Then when I tried to get it back, you said there was a snake inside too.
Whatever you
Whatever
say.
you say, horseface.
We have the same face.
Well, you do because you're twins. Okay, I think we did everything here, so let's look a little bit more into the rest.
Crummy table and wobbly chairs. A nice tablecloth could hide the stains.
A tablecloth? Ooh, fancy lady. Oh. Oh, God. That's... What's that smell?
What's that smell? Ooh, what's that smell? Smells like delicious
So that is-
garbage. Ooh, yes,
That's Sam.
delicious indeed. Or could it be Stinky Pants Sam? Oh, Stinky Pants
Aw.
Sam!
Come on now. Sam got that smell getting a skunk out of our barn. Be nice.
A skunk? What did you do to her? Is she okay?
Sure is. She just went hunting for food and couldn't get back out. All she needed was a little nudge to get her on her way.
Sam Kansky, hero of skunk kind.
I remember being super impressed by him. And it made me want to be a wild animal superhero too.
Okay, there's nothing that you can talk about so far. I'm trying all things around because sometimes there's some special events that could happen
Ancient
suddenly.
appliances, you are staying here. Although, that oven looks in okay enough shape.
No way. We are not moving the oven. Hey, Alyson, come take a break with me.
Oh. Dumping cake ingredients. I'm gonna skip right the ingredient. You can read it yourself, I guess. Alright. It doesn't trigger anything apparently.
Hey, clean freak. You want coffee?
You hungry?
Patience,
We
Tyler.
have a whole lot of nothing.
I was hoping maybe you could make me one of those pickle and ketchup sandwiches.
Pickle and ketchup.
Sorry, sir. We are all out of pickles today. Could I interest you in a ketchup-only sandwich? Looks like there's still a bottle back here.
Ew.
Says the guy who used to eat
Exactly.
peanut butter with ranch.
Oh.
The Major Alyson?
I guess he's up there.
What about that dresser?
If you want your towels to rot, go for it.
Fair enough. Junkyard.
Oh,
Thanks for
well,
clearing out those cabinets.
Not my pleasure.
Say ah.
I remember cutting off shaving cream beards with these.
Oh, yeah.
That's true. That's the thing you put in your on your mouth.
Oh, ew, ew, ew. Rabbit Sarah.
Oh, God. I can still taste it. Put it away. Ugh.
What is that? Rabbit Sarah? I never heard of that. I'll check it out. I kind of like those two characters, by the way. Alyson and Tyler are, you know, decent people. Jeez, Marianne, that's beautiful. If it's Marianne over there. Okay, there doesn't seem to be anything else here, so let's go where Tyler wants us to go, which I think was upstairs, but now he went down, so I don't know.
And what do you
We'll
know?
finish.
More stuff.
We'll finish with their room last, but let's look at things around here.
But soft. What light through yonder... Oh, wait. It's just you.
Clever. Clever.
Well, you can use the voice to talk with
There's
her
a paper
anyway.
plane stuck in the ceiling light.
Maybe that's a secret message from our past selves. Find something and knock it down.
I could use that ball. Okay, let's see if I can still do this.
$5 says you miss.
Well, she didn't miss. You all owe her $5.
Oh my god. Wow. This is unreal.
What is it?
Allison's, big fat loser.
You're no better at insults than you were at 11.
Why mess with perfection?
Okay, I should probably check it out myself. Let's see if there's other stuff here. Oh, there's a teddy bear.
Baloney! Guess who I found? Baloney!
Alley Belly Baloney? Why, yes. I would love to have a tea party with you. Again. For the third time.
Ali Belly Baloney. Okay, but don't ask me to say something.
We should gather
about
up
this
all our
one.
old toys and give them to charity.
What's that?
I said we should give our old toys to charity.
Oh, good idea. Except for maybe
Of course, good idea.
Did you finish packing upstairs?
Nope. There's way too much junk to sort through.
I hate when he skips like that.
Those paddles are pretty cool.
Dibs.
Okay, we know that he wants them.
Hey, Tyler.
Pays for horses, Alyson.
It drove me so crazy when Marianne said that.
It would drive me crazy too. Okay, let's go down quickly and let's hope that it's not gonna stop the thing because I still want to look around. Oh, it's already been 30 minutes we're playing, so... Alright, let's look at that pepper plane that fell down. Oh, he's doing some fire.
I'm breaking. This dude needs his bean juice.
Okay, let's join for a little bit.
Starting the
Hopefully
fire
it's not...
again?
Yeah, I'm gonna boil some water. You want something to drink?
I prefer tea.
Earl Grey or chai?
Your call. I'm fixing myself a good old cup of joe.
Ah, a nice pot of wakey juice.
Papa needs his
Wakey
rocket fuel.
wakey.
I am so glad Eddie came through on the caffeine.
Shh, did you hear that?
The Ice King is sending us a warning.
The Ice King. Okay, let's see.
For your punishment, said the Ice King, you shall be banished from the forest. And if you dare come back before the new moon, you shall feel my anger in your gut. Hear it in the wind. Whoosh!
Huh. Do you think the Ice King would really react that way? He may be intimidating, but he's always fair and never mean.
Oh, yeah, you're right. Maybe he tells the goblins to help the people they hurt instead?
Great idea. Sir.
Probably.
Why don't we think about it at dinner? I'll put everything away for safekeeping while you go wash your hands.
Can you put them in the binder so they don't get stained?
Of course, love.
Alright.
I still think my dark and twisty version was better.
We put so many hours into that book.
Yeah. Our binder was full of extra drawings and incomplete stories. Think they're all still in the kitchen drawer?
We should go take a look.
Oh, interesting. Should I do that now? Or is it better to wait up until I do some of the rest?
Come check this out. Allison's first drafts. Right. Because I didn't contribute at all.
Come on. I know you did. I can't believe she kept all these.
You'd think putting them on the fridge for a couple of weeks would have been enough.
You know how we thought of ourselves as the Goblins?
Because you are.
Did you ever get the sense that maybe Marianne was the princess in the stories?
Yeah. She called her bedroom the princess's sanctum. And she was all alone in the woods, in this house, until we showed up.
She was. Alone. But with a few friends who helped her along the way.
Alright, we're gonna make connection here.
Research. So, if Marianne was the princess, then who were all the rest?
And here we go.
Oh, come on. Humor me.
I knew I should have done that. Oh well.
Pelican.
She was the most generous one.
Yeah. But there was always a catch.
Of course. Well, the pelican is very easy to know who that is. That's Tessa. Oh, that's how you do it. You just swap.
You
Okay.
go here. Poor Moose. Really didn't do him justice.
But Moose is the
Justice.
one always with
Kind
problems.
of ironic, huh?
Considering he was the lawful good one.
Too bad the law isn't really just.
The way that we promote that, it's as if it's as if it would
done?
be what's his name? Eddie.
The bear was the most helpful one. He was always around.
Stalking her?
What? No.
I mean, he was kinda always there. Lurking.
That's definitely Sam. Okay. So Eddie is the moose. I think that the pelican is Tessa, and Sam is the bear. The bear that was so much in love with her but never having.
All right. I think I'm done.
You sure?
Alright. Definitely.
How do you like them apples?
You know, I think you might be onto something. What about these guys? I don't see them being real life people. Or this one.
Oh, not yet. Okay, I got a trophy, but we cannot see it. Okay, let's see.
Yep. Totally Marianne.
Why a princess, though?
Yeah, the print.
Why not a queen?
She hated authority.
Yeah. She'd have been a terrible ruler.
Alright. I guess we need to look at all of them again. Oh, no, it doesn't say anything anymore. Okay, let's finish with the Mad Hunter.
The specific
because
human attributes you have assigned to these forest animals are truly thought-provoking.
Indubitably.
so those are probably nothing. The question is, who is the Mad Hunter? That's the one, and that's the scary one. Oh? Why is that? Oh, okay, it's all the way over there.
You better hurry, or the Mad Hunter will catch us!
We need to hide. This way.
What's going on? I don't know. Is he here? Is he really here? I'm scared. Go away! Yeah! Go back to
Mad
the forest!
Hunter. So I guess it's one person we didn't like to see, maybe.
I forgot about that. We'd been pretending he was there.
And then
Yeah.
suddenly he was.
That was the only time that happened, right?
Well, we saw the Mad Hunter a little bit
Alyson.
last time at the station.
Wait. It felt way too real. It was...
Us. Pushing our imagination way too far.
Great. Sam Kansky,
Sam.
Grandmaster of Bad Timing. We're not done with this conversation.
I
Morning,
hope I
Sam.
didn't miss something in the upper room.
Ahoy, Goblins! I ran into Chief Brown, who said you were starting the cleanup on the house this morning, so, I kind of figured you might need some supplies.
Alright, they give us some supplies.
Thank you. That was very thoughtful.
So listen, I wanted to apologize for scaring you yesterday.
You didn't. Your shotgun did.
Yeah, anyway, I also came by to say I fired up the Google and I did some reading.
I had up
I
the
didn't know
Google.
the difference between all those words. I mean, never
That's
been much of a
interesting.
reader. Huh? But I think I get why what I said was wrong, and I'm real sorry. Oh,
We love to
and
depict
before I
people this
forget,
way.
for the lady of the house.
But you know, like when somebody says something bad and they're in
It was
love
your
with,
mom's favorite recipe.
with,
Still
with
make
Mary,
it darn near
since
every
he's
week.
in love with Marianne,
Think of her every time.
he wants to do right with the kids too.
Thanks. But we don't have a stove. Still no electricity.
Oh yeah, the fuse box is busted. Just another thing I've been meaning to put back together around here.
Where is it? I can take care of it.
Oh, I don't doubt you can. But, I've been kicking this thing back to life for the last 20-some years. I'll give you a hand.
All right.
Box is in the barn. Follow me.
We'll be right behind you.
I wanted to check the second Floor. Oh. I hope I didn't miss something important. Ah, well, we're gonna stop
That
here
apology
because...
was something.
Come on. We need lights. So be nice to the helpful man.
Alright. Gonna start with Alyson. I thought that they would move to Tyler in this case, but apparently not yet. And hopefully you liked it. I think the game overall was simple, straightforward. There's not necessarily much you can really do. It's more like a story than anything else, but it still have some kind of little things, like little puzzle here and there. Be very careful that when you read something, you remember those things. That's how I screwed up with Tessa, where basically I was reading something and I completely forgot to actually remember what I read. So
Hey,
when
the
she
birds ate all the
asks a
seed
specific
already.
question,
Hey, the birds ate all
Oh,
the seed
cool.
already.
so that must be a thing for multiple game in a row, multiple chapters in a row, and maybe you get some special thing after that. Anyway, I was saying that with Tessa, the mistake that I did is that I read one document, but I didn't remember like the dates, and the dates were important.
Come on, Sam's waiting for us.
Alright, come on, we're gonna stop here because it's time to stop. It's already been 41 minutes. Alright everybody, thank you so much for watching. I hope that it gives you a little bit more information about the game, and now that I finished the first chapter I could tell you a little bit more about the story. So maybe it's intrigued you a little bit more, and if you have Xbox Ultimate Game Pass Ultimate, I would highly suggest that you try it out. It's a pretty easy game to play with, and it has an interesting story, or at least for me. And if you like something that is a little bit more, that is quiet, a little bit quiet, and just more like a family story. Don't necessarily know if you can say coming out of age in this one, but that could be a good thing to play. Alright everybody, thank you so much for your time. Please subscribe to my Facebook page if you want to have some latest news, as well as following me, following me on my Facebook page, subscribe on my YouTube channel if you like the videos that I have, and thumbs up that episode if you liked it. Alright, thank you everybody. It was Toss, your host from Toss Show. Bye bye.